Welcome to our channel Find It, Flip It, Flog It, Bargain Hunters. We're three triplet sisters and we live in 3 different countries around the world. We love to bargain hunt, thrift and find unusual items. Come along with us to see what we find. Hi everyone, this is Melissa from Auckland, New Zealand. Welcome to our channel. If you're new to this channel and you do like our videos, please consider subscribing and give us a thumbs up as well. It helps our channel grow. So I'm going to start off this week with some of the gorgeous little things that I've found. I've mentioned in other videos I have a Springer Spaniel, and I found this little vintage Springer Spaniel figurine. I paid $2 for it. It's in really good condition. Underneath it does have a maker's mark, but I can't really read where it's from. But it's so gorgeous, and I am going to actually keep this for my own collection. So that my next item are these gorgeous little porcelain vintage baby seals. Now these are Otaguri from Japan. I probably didn't pronounce that right, but they are vintage, made in between 1960 and 1970. Now they are quite pricey. Some of them are listed on eBay are up to like $50, $20 for one. So I paid $1 for these two, and I couldn't believe it because they were in a bottom of a box of just junk, and that I found at the op shop, and I searched through that box and found them at the bottom, and I paid $1 for both of them. So I'm going to list mine for around $30. I'm going to start them off at $30. I think they're gorgeous. There's no chips or cracks on them, and they're just so dang cute. My next item is this gorgeous hippo. This is a Franklin mint. I'll show you the base here. It is a Franklin mint 1987, made in Taiwan, along for the ride, and it is with a African Wildlife Foundation, made by Susan Eaton. So it's a gorgeous little hippo with a frog on his nose, and he's along for the ride. So it's in perfect condition, and you'll see I paid $4 for this. So some of them on eBay are listed anywhere between $25 and $50. And I am going to list mine. I'm going to start it at $35 for this guy. I think he's so cute. So my next item, we go around here to this Portugal hand painted trinket box. It's in perfect condition. It does have underneath, I'll turn it around the right way, it does have some words there, but I can't really make out who made it, but it was definitely made in Portugal. It's hand painted, it's beautiful. I paid $3 for this, and I am going to list it. It will start it off at $30. So it's in perfect condition. My next item, I found this beautiful cat mug. If you are a cat lover, I seem to do really well selling different mugs. So this is one that has this gorgeous little hand painted cat on it. It's a floral cat. So I paid $2 for this mug, and I'll probably list it for around $6 or $7. My last item, we have this gorgeous wooden Jamaican woman it is wall art, and it's wood, and it is vintage from the ones I've done on my Google search, and I paid $3 for this. It does have a hook on the back that you can hang it up. So it is handmade. I paid $3, sorry for the dog barking in the background, but it looks like it's been hand carved and hand painted. So I'm going to list this on my Trade Me for $20 New Zealand and see how it goes. I think it's very unique. So that's all I have for this week. Hope you've enjoyed my items, and I've got a few clothing items that will come after this video, and thanks for being here. Please give us a thumbs up and enjoy the rest of your week. Hello everyone, this is Selena from Clarksville, Tennessee. I hope everyone's having a great week. Here's a few things that I want to share with you when I went out thrifting. I only went out one time last week. So these are the items that I did find, and I also found a few items of clothing which I'll show you at the end of my video. So my first two items are these two lidded bowls, and they're made from Arita ware. It is Japanese porcelain originating from the town of Arita. Arita porcelain dates back to the 17th century. These are vintage, and I bought them for $1.99 each. I'll show you the stamp on the bottom. There's the stamp. They are very beautiful pattern. I love the colours. And they're both in perfect condition. There are no cracks or anything on them. Online prices on Etsy, I'll show you a listing. Only one sold for $35. So I'm really grateful that I did find both of them together. But I'm going to put mine in my vendor's booth and sell both of them together for $45. And considering online prices, I think that's a fair price for both of them. So my next item is I bought for 99 cents. This is Noritake set of 4 napkin rings. It is from the Epic collection. They are in their original box, and they're made of porcelain. I'm not sure if they have a mark. Oh, it says made in China. This collection was discontinued in around 1995 to 2003. So that makes them vintage. Online prices for them range between $20 to $25. So I'm going to put mine in my vendor's booth for a price of $15. And they're in great condition. Great to decorate with. So my next two items are these two tiki shot glasses or beer mugs. I bought them for $1.99 each. They are both cheeky tiki, and they are vintage, made in the early 2000s. Here's the stamp on them. This one, they are souvenir tikis. This one is from Tyler Island, or it could be yeah, looks like Tyler Island. And this one is from Outer Banks, North Carolina. They're in great condition. Online prices, they range from $10 to $20. And I'm gonna put mine in my booth for a price of, I'll probably sell them together for a price of $20. I think they're pretty cool. This one reminds me of New Zealand, of the Maori people, native people of New Zealand. They're pretty cool. So my last item I bought for $1.99. This is Cordella stoneware, and it is a floral sugar bowl in great condition, no chips or cracks. This is made in Japan, and it is from the 1970s. I tried to actually Google this on Google, and Google told me that there's very little history on Cordella stoneware. So online prices on Etsy for the sugar bowl and jug, which I'll include the listing, someone is listed it for $34. So I'm gonna put my sugar bowl in my booth for a price of $15. And I love the design. It just really looks from 1970. I could see this in my kitchen when I was a kid. There is the stamp on the bottom, made in Japan. So now I'm going to show you the clothes that I got from last week that I'm going to sell. So my first top that I found, I bought for $2.99. This is Blooming Jelly, size extra large. They sell online between $20 and $25. So I'm going to sell mine for $13. My next top is from Torrid. It is a plus size, size 3X, new with tags, sleeveless. And these sell online for brand new, $20 and up. Some of them can be really expensive because Torrid is a really good brand. I'm going to sell mine for a price of $18. So my next top I found, I bought for $3.99, and this is Express. It is a size medium, has its original tag with a retail price of $60. I do love Express. They are a very good brand and have well-made clothing. So I'm going to sell this shirt online for a price of $18 to $20. The last shirt that I found is a size 4X plus size. This is Estella or Estelle, and it is brand new with tags. I bought this for $2.99, and online prices sell for $20 and up, and I'm gonna sell this for a price of $15. So that's it for me. I hope you've enjoyed my video this week. Stay warm because it is cold out there, and stay tuned for next week. Thank you. Hello, it's Rachel from Durham. Welcome to our channel. Thanks for joining us this week. I'd just like to show you some of the things I found while I was out charity shopping this week. I did go to 2 charity shops this week, one in Durham, my £1 shop that I love going to, and another one that's on the outskirts of Durham. So I'll go through. I did find some 50p items, which were this little souvenir ashtray, and the trinket box was 50p. This little sugar bowl was 50p. This little milk jug was 50p, and also the coffee cups at the back were 50p, and the British coffee cup as well, and also these 2 plates were 50p. So we'll start with these leather gloves I found for £1. They do have a tag saying they're genuine leather and inside fleece. It doesn't have a tag of who made them. I did have a look on Google search. I found a pair exactly the same listed for £20. Some of the gloves were quite expensive, but I'm going to list these leather gloves on my UK eBay for a starting of £20. They're a lovely dark purple colour, and we'll see how they go at £20. Next I got for 50p was this Rington's coffee cup. There's no chips or cracks. Thought it was in great condition, and Rington's, they're the tea and coffee merchants that was founded in Newcastle in England, and I have collected some of their blue teapots and coffee pots and jugs, but I'll put this one on eBay. They're around the £10 mark, so I'll list this one for £10. Next I got for 50p were these 2 vintage coffee cups. There's the tag on the side there, 50p. They're mid-century. I have seen some on eBay, a set of 6 and also a little silver tray, and they were listed for £30. So I'm going to list these 2 little French coffee cups for maybe a starting of £12 on eBay. I thought that there's no rust on the silver parts, which is really good, because sometimes you'll see the sugar bowls in there and they have a lot of rust on the silver part, but these ones are in quite nice condition. Now I also go to a free bookshop in Durham. Yes, I said free. They are around different places in Durham, but I go to one in Chesterley Street, and all the books are free, but I do leave them a coin donation. So I go once a week, and these are the books I got this week. So I've got a few of her books, and Anna Jacobs, And then I've started to collect vintage books. So I got that one today, and some Eda Blyton books and a Roald Dahl book. So I've started to collect some vintage items. Virginia Andrews, the Flowers in the Attic series in Australia, they're really expensive to buy, but I've started to collect this series for my daughter to read. I've already read the series. And Catherine Cookson, I also collect all her books, and I did see this, it must be a special edition they made, so I've started to collect all the ones that are the same. So there are some of the free books I got this week, and it's a great shop. I just one day stumbled upon it and thought, oh my god, all of these books are free. The three of us are a bit of book nerds, so we all love to collect books. But I love going there. I love having a look through the books. And if Melissa and Selena come here for a holiday, I'll be definitely taking them to the free bookshop. Next I got for 50p is this Johnson Brothers vintage milk jug. It's in really good condition. It has no chips or cracks or anything. I love the pattern on the side. I've looked on eBay, they're around the 10 to 15 pound mark, so I'll list this on eBay for a starting of £12. That's the little Johnson Brothers milk jug. Next I got this little item for 50p, and it is so adorable. I think it might be a sugar bowl. It has a Maker's Mark Lancaster band, and I think that's made in England. But it's really cute and it's in really good condition. They're around the £10 mark on eBay, so I'll list this on eBay for £10 as well. Then I also got for 50p is this souvenir ashtray. It says Niagara Falls, Canada, and it has made in Japan on the back. It's in pretty good condition, and there are some on eBay for around £10, which I'll list this one for £10 as well. Next I got this for 50p as well. It's a little trinket box with beautiful roses on the side. It does have a stamp on the bottom, but it doesn't say the name of who actually made it. It's Fine Bone China, Staffordshire, England. There are some on eBay around the £10–15 mark. I'm going to list this one for a starting of £12, but it's a gorgeous little trinket box. Then I also got this trinket box for £1. It's quite very dirty. It needs a really good scrub up and clean. It was £1. It's a Lord Nelson trinket box, and here's the stamp, Lord Nelson pottery, handcrafted in England since 1756. So it's a quite lovely trinket box. I love the design on the front there, but I'll give it a good clean. They're around the £20 to £30 mark on eBay, so I'll list this one for £20 as well. Next I found these two plates. They're Royal Doulton. I paid £1 for the two of them. They are Royal Doulton from the Sunburst collection. Now this collection was discontinued in 1994, so they are vintage plates, and online prices I saw £10 for just one plate, and that was replacement for Royal Doulton. So I'm going to list both of these plates on eBay for a starting of probably £15 for both plates. But they're a lovely design. Next I got this Delft blue cat figurine, and I paid £2 for it. It's quite a big figurine, and it's got this lovely florals on the back of it. But I paid £2. When I got home, I noticed it had a crack in it. So online the prices range around £20 to £30. So because of the crack, I probably won't sell it. I'll keep it for myself, and I'll put it with the other cat figurine I found. Otherwise, if it didn't have the crack, I would have listed it for £30. It is vintage. Looks nice on this side if you don't see the crack, but I'll be keeping this cat for myself. Next I have this Yankee candle shade and plate. Oops, I'll break things here. And it has the maker's mark on the back. It's a bit dirty, it needs a clean. I got this for £2. It needs a bit of a clean down the bottom. And you pop your candle in there and it lights up. But these Yankee candles, the vintage ones, are quite pricey on eBay and Etsy. I did see one up to £60 on there. But I'm going to list this one for a starting of £25, and we'll see how it goes after I give it a clean. And the last thing I wanted to show you were these two little cherished teddies. Yes, I've still got more cherished teddies to try and sell for my mother-in-law. So this one here is Albert and Suzanne. Whenever life handles you lemons, make lemonade. They're $19.99 from Anisco. And this one's, I did see some on eBay and Etsy for around the £20 mark. So I'll list this one for £20 as well. This little guy, the fishing guy, this is Norm. Patience is a fisherman's virtue. And he's in pretty good condition, and prices range for him up as £15, but I did see one listed on Etsy for £40, and it said it was a very rare cherished teddy, so I'm not sure if that's true or not, but I'll list him for £20 as well and see how we go. So that's all my stuff for this week. I hope you enjoyed seeing what I found, and thanks for your time and watching our videos. Please remember to like, share and subscribe, and we'll see you next week. Take care.